Good afternoon. My name is Miss Fisher. I work within the Child Welfare Agency. Anything that's discussed between me and you will remain confidential. If you have any signs of harming yourself or someone else, then I will have to report it to my supervisor. You understand?
Yes.
Are you doing okay today?
Yes. How are you?
So good. I'm doing good. To reflect back on our last session, what was could you piggyback on what we talked about?
Yeah, so I was referred by CPS to come and to talk to you guys to receive services because they felt like I was abusing my youngest son. I have 3 children and with my husband, of course, and what they wrote in their statement, because I seen it, was that I pulled on his ear until it was black and blue, but I was just disciplining him, you know. He's been acting out like these last couple of months, kicking, screaming, and stuff like that. And he mostly acts out and misbehaves on the weekends. And I think it could be possibly because of my husband's drinking problem. He drinks a lot, an excessive amount.
Okay. Due to and that's results in like physical abuse and stuff like that.
He hits me, and he definitely has he says stuff to the kids when he drinks, and he can become like really manic.
Okay. So how does that affect you emotionally? Like,
it affects me a lot because I stay home and I deal with all 3 of the kids, and I also help take care of my sick mother. She lives next door to us, and
that could be stressful.
Yeah, it's very stressful. So I don't mean to discipline the kids by hitting them and stuff, but after a certain time that you keep talking to the kids, it's like it gets so draining.
Yeah.
And with my husband, when he drinks, he likes to hit me. He pulls my hair. He hits me in front of the kids. So I'm just trying to get help
for your husband and your son, right?
Yes, and myself too.
Okay. So could you tell me a little bit more about your social dynamics? Your family dynamics.
So my 8-year-old son, he's been experiencing a lot of difficulties in school. So
and what school do you have him?
He attends Montgomery County Public School.
What grade?
He's in the 4th grade.
He's in the 4th grade. Okay.
Yeah, he got suspended from school, and he got suspended from riding the bus because of bad behavior. So I've been trying to deal with that.
And what area do y'all live in?
We live in a rural community.
Rural community. Located where?
Jacksonville, Mississippi.
Okay. And where do your husband work at?
He's a welder for this company, and he makes $12,000 a year.
$12,000 a year. Okay. And is that y'all only income?
Yes, I don't work. I stay at home. I'm a stay-at-home mother.
You stay at home, okay.
Yeah, he's the only one that's bringing in like the income, and we've definitely had hardships with we've had financial hardships, and we've got offered government assistance, but my husband won't accept it, so we declined.
And you mentioned last session that you had a daughter. How old is your daughter?
She's 16.
16, okay. And she lives in the house with you too, as well, right? Okay. And how are y'all relationship? Close?
Yeah, we're pretty close. That's the oldest.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about your relationship within the house?
She's very helpful. She helps me with her 2 younger siblings. Especially when my father gets upset. She's there to comfort me, and I know like that can be very difficult on a child.
Yes. Okay. Okay, and You and your mother relationship is close too, or
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's just since she's been having so many health problems, it's been super draining. Like
okay.
trying to help her as well and take care of my children.
So an eco map is a diagram showing the social and personal relationships between of an individual. So it's social workers come up with the eco map to basically understand the social environment of the individual, or what has the big something that has a big impact on the individual. Okay. So, what are your goals for coming to this agency? What do you want for your family?
My goals is that my husband and I get help, especially with him with his drinking problem. I hope that he won't be physically abusive to me and kids,
Okay.
and for my son, because he definitely has he's having behavioral problems right now, and I don't really know like how to help him. So I'm hoping that like I can probably find some guidance with that.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that we can help you out and help you with your family and stuff like that. So we're going to set up an action plan first for your husband, your son, and would you want one for you, or because
Yes.
sometimes when you are exposed to like things like that and abuse and stuff like that, it do affect your mental health. So would you like to attend therapy or something like that? Okay, so for your husband, if he's willing to attend like a AA meeting, Ms. Jackson, then I can recommend that, and he just will have to follow up with me or someone else. And also for your son, since he